Listen closely, Seeker. I am the Ghost King. They told you the world is complicated, that your path is hidden in a fog of endless choices and overwhelming noise. They were wrong. The truth is, most people wander through life with a map they never learned to read. They see borders, obstacles, and impassable terrain, but you're not most people, are you? You're here because you suspect there's a simpler, more powerful way to navigate your existence. And you're right. Did you know that over 2,000 languages are spoken across this continent alone? Yet, with just a handful, you could communicate with hundreds of millions. The principle is the same for your life. It's not about knowing everything. It's about mastering the few things that change everything. Stay with me, and before this journey ends, I, the Ghost King, will show you the one shift that turns a confusing map into a direct path to what you seek. Look at this map. It represents your world, your ambitions, your fears. Right now, it might feel like a foreign land, but this is your territory. The first and most crucial step is to claim it. This is the principle of owning your map, says the Ghost King. It means accepting that you are the sole cartographer of your life. Not your boss, not your family, not the echoes of your past. You. I have a question for you, Seeker. When you look at your life, do you see a territory you command, or one you are merely passing through? Are you the architect of your days, or a tourist in your own story? The difference is everything. Most people wait for permission to draw their own borders, to define their own north. They wait for a sign, a guarantee. But the map doesn't come with a guarantee, it comes with a pen. You are holding it. The moment you stop blaming the terrain and start drawing your path is the moment the journey truly begins. So let's begin in the north. This region, a cradle of ancient empires and wisdom, teaches us our first lesson. Your mindset is your compass. Before you take a single step, you must decide where you are going, says the Ghost King. Now we move. A decision without action is merely a dream, says the Ghost King. This brings us to our second principle, says the Ghost King. Decide, then move. Look at this vast and diverse region. To traverse it, you cannot hesitate at every crossroad. You must choose a direction and commit. In your life, this is the antidote to paralysis. How many opportunities have you missed while weighing the perfect option? How many days have turned into weeks, then years, lost in the fog of what if? The secret isn't making the perfect choice. The secret is to make a choice and then make it the right one through your action and your commitment. Think of it like this. A ship in a harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Your potential is not meant to be kept safe in the harbor of indecision. It's meant to be tested on the open seas. So I ask you, what is the one decision you've been postponing? The one that whispers to you in quiet moments? Acknowledge it. Feel the weight of it. Now, feel the lightness that comes with simply choosing a path. The universe rewards motion. Decide, then move, says the Ghost King. Every step you take based on a clear decision sends a ripple across your map. It changes the landscape. Doors that were once invisible begin to appear. People who can help you suddenly emerge. This isn't magic, it's physics. An object in motion stays in motion. Your life, your career, your growth, they all obey this fundamental law. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. The conditions become perfect when you decide they are. Your commitment realigns the world around you. That is the power you hold, says the Ghost King. As we journey deeper, the terrain becomes denser. The signals can get lost in the noise, warns the Ghost King. This leads us to our third principle, says the Ghost King, signals over noise. In the modern world, you are bombarded with information, opinions, notifications, breaking news, the curated lives of others. It's a constant roar. Most of it is noise. It's designed to distract you, to make you feel inadequate, to pull you off your path. The signal, however, is different. The signal is the quiet, internal voice that knows your true north. It's the feedback from your own actions. It's the data that tells you if you're moving closer to your goal or further away. A true navigator learns to filter out the deafening noise of the jungle, to hear the faint, crucial signal of a flowing river. Here's a practical example. You want to get in shape. The noise is the 1,000 conflicting diet plans, the endless stream of fitness influencers, the pressure to look a certain way. The signal? It's how you feel after a healthy meal. It's your energy levels after a workout. It's the number on the scale moving in the right direction. What noise are you letting dictate your journey, seeker? Whose opinions are you valuing over your own internal compass? Learn to mute the world so you can hear yourself think. The most important conversations you will ever have are the ones you have with yourself when no one else is listening, says the Ghost King. If you reach this far, seeker, say "still here" in the comments so I know you're built different, says the Ghost King. What I reveal next flips the journey. We've talked about owning your map, making decisions, and finding the signal. But there's a force that ties all of this together. A force that separates the wanderers from the kings and queens of their own domain. This is the moment of truth, says the Ghost King. The reveal I promised you. The one shift that changes everything is this. Your map is not a static document. It is a living, breathing entity that responds to one thing and one thing only, your disciplined action. It's not about one grand gesture, but the relentless consistency of small, deliberate steps. This is where the journey becomes a victory. Imagine this, seeker. You're standing at the edge of a vast savanna. Your goal is on the other side, a distant mountain peak. The sun is beating down. The path is unclear. The noise tells you to turn back. Your old habits tell you it's impossible. But you owned your map. You decided to cross. You're listening only to the signal, the pull of that mountain. You take one step, then another. You don't look at the entire distance. You just focus on the next 10 feet. You do this for an hour, then another. Days pass. You're tired, you're sore, but you're still moving. One day, you look up and you're halfway there. The fear is gone, replaced by a quiet confidence. You look back and you can no longer see where you started. That is the power of disciplined action. It doesn't just move you across the map, it redraws the map in your favor, says the Ghost King. The questions I asked you earlier, do you command your territory? What decision are you postponing? What noise are you listening to? They all lead to this. Your answers don't matter without the discipline to act on them. Discipline is not punishment. It is the ultimate form of self-respect. It is telling yourself every single day that your future self is worth the effort you put in today. It's choosing the discomfort of growth over the comfort of stagnation. This is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. The small victory you can win today is the foundation for the empire you will build tomorrow, says the Ghost King. And so we arrive at the final leg of our journey. From here, the view is different, says the Ghost King. You see the path you've traveled, not as a series of struggles, but as a chain of victories. Let's compress these lessons, says the Ghost King. 1. Own your map. Your life is your responsibility. No one is coming to save you because you don't need saving. You need to take command. 2. Decide, then move. Clarity comes from engagement, not from thought. Make a choice and pour your energy into it. Correct your course along the way. 3. Act with discipline. This is the engine of transformation. Small, consistent actions repeated over time create monumental shifts. This isn't just motivation seeker, this is a strategy. It's a framework for building a life of purpose and meaning, one step at a time. You are closer than you think. The distance between the person you are and the person you want to be is bridged by what you do next. I drop new stories and strategies like this every week to help you navigate your map, says the Ghost King. Remember this feeling. The clarity, the focus, the sense of power. This is your natural state. The world will try to pull you back into the noise, back into the fog. Your job is to return to your map, to your compass, to your discipline. If this journey has resonated with you, subscribe and join this fellowship of seekers. We are building something different here. If you watch till the end, watch more of my videos, new stories every week. Start with the next one waiting for you. Now, for your final task. Go to the comments and answer this. What's the one decision you'll make today? From the Ghost King.